Valor Outdoors is composed of current or former military, first responders, and their greatest supporters. Dedication to country, community, and conservation.
Hello everyone, my name is Brad Strope, and I'm a member of the pro staff and also the marketing director. Valor Outdoors TV is a collaboration between current and former military, fire service, law enforcement, emergency medical services, corrections, and our greatest supporters coming together to share our love for the outdoors. As a former law enforcement officer of 18 years, I've had the distinct pleasure of serving my community in such positions as a chief of police, a sheriff's detective sergeant, a sheriff's emergency response team leader, and a weapons instructor. My love for the outdoors goes deep, all the way back to the young age of 8 with my father leading the way. As a father myself, I have led the way for my children, and hopefully that tradition will continue on. My memories and experiences go all the way back from the wild turkey, to the white-tailed deer, to predator hunting, to even running my own trap line. Those are the things that we want to share with you as the viewer. We are the Woods and Water Warriors, dedicated to country, community, and conservation, and we hope that you will follow us along on our journey. Thank you.
Valor Outdoors is currently brought to you by Boning Archery, Hex Stealth Screen, Sportsman Choice Feeds Record Rack, Tooth of the Arrow Broadheads, Never Dry Products, One Stringer Arrow Wraps, Bowstring Depot, Kerry Miller Band, Texas Custom Turkey Calls, Tough Skins, Thompson's Custom Lures.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Agello. I'm the founder and the president of Valor Outdoors TV, and I'm very excited to be here with you today. A little about me. I am currently a police officer, and prior to that I served active duty in the United States Army for 4 years. Our organization is member driven with staff members throughout the United States and even some overseas. But for now, let's just head right to Indiana with Vice President and Pro Staffer Chris Carlson as he goes on an archery whitetail hunt.
What's going on, guys? Today is November 22nd, and I'm finally set up here on my property in northwest Indiana. I came out today with my buddy, and he's set up on the north end of this farm, and I'm on the far south end of the farm. I'm butted up against an animal sanctuary. It's protected land, so but the property that I have the rights to hunt butts up right up to that, so I'm right on the edge where they come out. I'm set up over across the field. I think I heard her fall over, so hopefully it's not going to be a long track job. I think I got a good shot on her. I think the camera was in view, and I think I got it on film, so we'll see what happens. But I still got a couple deer behind me, so I'm going to knock another arrow and hope that a buck comes in now. So stay with me. Valor Outdoors, baby.
Great shot, Chris. I'm sure that made for an easy recovery. Luckily, you're a better shot than you are at charging your camera batteries. Now let's stick right here in central New York with me as I head on a rifle hunt this past deer season.
Well, it's November 22nd, still in the first week of gun season here in the southern tier of New York. It's windy, rainy, cold, kind of half sleet, half snow, so I'm going to be in the redneck ground blind this morning. My father's going to be joining me. Hopefully we can get a nice buck or even a nice doe to come out in the field here. It's tough hunting the fields once gun season starts. I don't really like to come out in the fields, but sometimes in this bad weather they'll move. Hopefully we can get it done. Tune in.
She was hit. You have to go check.
You heard the talk, and my father thought I missed it. Deer was actually 150 yards away, and he's looking, through his eyes, so he didn't see any kind of reaction like it was hit. I didn't see any kind of reaction like it was hit. We couldn't see the shock wave from the bullet going through the deer and all the water blowing off of it like you can clearly see in the video. So we went out there, we looked for about 45 minutes, couldn't find any blood, no hair, looked for the deer, couldn't find it. So we get back in the blind, and we replay the video, and sure enough, we say, no, that's a dead deer. So we go back out there and start looking around, and within a couple of minutes we found the deer. She actually buried herself under some pricker bushes in this thicket, one of those spots where you wouldn't see her unless you walked basically right on top of her. She only went about 60 to 70 yards, so she didn't go very far. So I hit a few inches back from where I was aiming, but it was still good shot. Still took out one of her lungs and took out her liver. Unfortunately, as you saw that heavy rain coming down, we had no recovery video. I wasn't going to take my expensive camera gear out in that rain and let it get ruined. But overall, a successful hunt and meat in the freezer. Thanks for tuning in. Okay everyone, being a combat veteran myself and seeing firsthand people wearing the same uniform as me getting badly injured or killed, it brings me great pride to be able to do whatever I can to help give back to the veteran community. This past year, my good friend Captain Jay Barnes from Frontenac Fowler's Guide Service in Union Springs, New York, provided 4 Purple Heart veterans with an opportunity to chase ducks and geese here in central New York. So let's follow along as Jay provides these 4 Purple Heart wounded vets with the opportunity to chase some ducks and geese here in central New York and gives them some trigger time.
Hey everybody, Captain J. Barnes here, Frontenac Valor's Guide Service in Union Springs, New York. We're here with the guys for the Wounded Warriors in Action Foundation, hosted by Cooney Town Sportsman's Club and the Finger Lakes Ducks and Bucks chapter. Guys, would like you to introduce yourselves?
Steve Taylor from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Jeremy Schick from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Michael Jackson from Florida.
Gabe Euro from Longtown, Pennsylvania.
Guys, how was your time today? Let us know. Good time?
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, guys, on the behalf of Frontenac Valors and the Cooney Town guys, Finger Lakes Ducks and Bucks, we have got, in our world, in the waterfowl world, this is like a 10-point buck, okay? We drew straws, and the recipient of this is going to be Michael, okay? Nice. Thank you very much for your time. Look over here.
Yeah, you gotta look that way now, man.
Yeah, hold it right up there. So, you know, we appreciate again what all you guys do for us to be able to do what we do. So, thank you again very much for being here and enjoy that. That's awesome. That's a trophy right there. Awesome. There's not Thanks again, guys, for being here, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Awesome.
Thanks again, Jay and Frontenac Valor's Guide Service for what you do every year for these vets. And thank you to everybody for tuning in to Valor Outdoors TV. We're going to have some really cool stuff coming up for you this year, from saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing, big game hunting, deer, bear, elk, you name it. As I said, we are member driven. We have members all throughout the country, and they submit videos and we will air them. If you would like to join us, or you would like to submit a video to be aired, get in touch with us on our Facebook page. Following us on Facebook is the best way to find out when our next videos will release, so make sure you head to our page and like us and follow us. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
I can feel it coming down like a hammer to a nail, like old John Henry swinging. It's a pounding in my chest, it's an aching in my head, keeping me from the truth when I'm 100 proof. When I'm 100 proof. Just get sober, quit being hungover, see the world in clear view. That whiskey's a liar, setting me on fire, keeping me from you. I can feel it coming down like a hammer to a nail, like old John Henry swinging. It's an aching in my head, keeping me from the truth when I'm 100 proof. When I'm 100 proof.